Alright, welcome back. Episode 3. When we left off, this bitch got shot by a school shooter or some shit, and yeah. Flap! Kya! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Was it a big meaty sausage? Ow! What was. Eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I thought this was the most random shit when I first read it an hour ago. Oh my god. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. You dumbass. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Excuse me, sorry. Jeez, just eat the fucking cookie. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a huge bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. What, was there a razor blade in it? I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Yeah, she goes over a lot, over very simple things. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, you fucking fat fuck, Sayori. Quit trying to eat everyone's shit. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! You little bitch. Did you seriously just do that? After I gave you a fucking cookie of your own? How dare you? You need to show me some respect. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... Haha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. No, I wouldn't say that, Yuri. That's not true. That's true. Of course the retard says that's true right after I say that's not true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Oh, speak of the devil. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Ah, that makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Oh, you play piano, Monica? Oh, such a beautiful instrument. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Oh, you know you want to play something for me, Monica. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Frank. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure on you or anything like that. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie because she's a fat fuck retard. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet, where she belongs. Frank! Frank! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from the other classroom. Alright, we're nearing where I left off. I'm not exactly sure where I left off, but we're nearing it. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Frank to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Yeah, I know you want Frank's wiener. Oh, but I wanted to go. But Frank's wiener is reserved for her. Polar opposites, but they're best friends, so yeah. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Frank? Yeah, let's go. Let's roll. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm talking to a kid. Oh my fucking god, talking. It feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Well, you're not that far off. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. Well, could you elaborate? We're gonna do a poetry performance. Oh, fuck. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Oh, that sounds fucking great. That sounds kinda dull. Frank, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. ... Like that. Wow, that was a great poem. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Or rather, at all. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? Ah, I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Ah, don't say that, it's embarrassing. Well, you are an embarrassment, Sayori. You yourself are an embarrassment. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Watch, the festival is going to be some cult gathering where they like strip people of their flesh and like eat it and shit and like sacrifice them to the gods or some shit. Sayori spins herself at the hallway again. Hey Frank, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more, so going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Aww. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. They're kinda dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Sayori, we don't have time for you to look for your fucking favorite color, okay? We have shit to do. Things to be done, bills to pay. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Oh, what the fuck happened? Did she get shot? Smack. Kya! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Yep. You're retarded, Sayori. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow! Are you okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. Could you be any dumber? That's just like you, isn't it? See? Even Frank thinks the same way I do. Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori, goddammit. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, ooh. Ooh. Those beautiful legs. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! You don't have a knot on that fucking forehead, Sayori. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Frank, where would I even find ice around this time? Oh, I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll buy that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. You dumb bitch, I didn't give it to you to drink. What are you doing? Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you moron. Sorry, I forgot. God damn, you're dumber than a box of rocks, Sayori. What would you do without me? How hard did you hit your head? I think you knocked a few screws loose. Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Frank. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? Painful and boring? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. See, that's what happens when you try and follow someone that has a 300 IQ. You get left behind. You can't surpass or even stand up to Frank because he's so fucking badass. Alright? He doesn't care. Frank could be good at anything in life that he wanted to be. It's just, he doesn't care. He just does whatever because he doesn't feel like doing anything. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I do that? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? See, a lot of bad shit happened to me in my childhood. Sayori, I don't like to talk about it. A lot of bad shit, a lot of drugs, a lot of violence that fucked me up. I like to forget about it. Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Frank, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. See, that's because Frank is the fucking man. He puts the needs of others first. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that! And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time, but since you're my retarded best friend, I guess, I have to. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Frank, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? Sayori, you moron, nothing lasts forever. If I'm honest to myself, There's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself, you moron. Uh, uh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Let's roll. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs and tries to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Hey man, what's up? Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. You dumbass. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Huh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I got it. See, Frank is the fucking man. He is on top of shit. Frank is always on top of shit. You can count on Frank to get anything done. I found the poster paper too. Haha. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Frank. Yeah, what a surprise. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for There is no excuse for Sayori. She's just retarded. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Ha, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright, Sayori's first. ... If I remember correctly, she really likes this one. Frank, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Huh? I'm not hiding anything. I'm not hiding shit. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, not really. Like 5 minutes ago was the first time. You're really the only one who feels that way, so. Huh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. When I'm thinking about you, Sayori. What? Stop thinking weird things, you moron. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Because we all know that shit sucks. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. An adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Yeah, let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. Ah. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? You moron. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Well, could have fucking fooled me. See, even Frank agrees. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Frank, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Exclamation. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you, you moron. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. I broke my pencil. Good job. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Oh, Sayori. Ooh, getting a little too close for comfort. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Haha. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grabbed Sayori's arm and helped her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it, because it's by you. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Ooh, sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Ooh, shit, god damn them bars. Night after night. More dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. Ooh, my empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Oh shit, god damn. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Damn, that's pretty deep. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't really expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Oh, I'm sure she did. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Been in your feelings? I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. When I first read that, I thought that each of the characters had like a mental illness or something. Like she has ADHD, Yuri has like depression and anxiety, and the pink-haired girl Natsuki has like narcissistic personality or some shit. But I'm not too sure. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Natsuki. This one's weird, I think. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Ah, well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. It went over her head. You know, if you don't have a 300 IQ, you can't understand Frank sometimes. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Hey, you need to show me some respect, Natsuki. One of these days you're gonna fuck up and catch these hands. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon or some shit. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. She likes. Oh, fuck. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Now, some of these poems start to get a little weird and shit. I don't know if it's part of the story or what, but like I'll point it out. I noticed something strange. Like it breaks the fourth wall in Monica's thing. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Oh yeah, that's totally what I got from that. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. What about your anime? Your manga? I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, and then I did Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. ... Well done, Frank. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thank you for sharing. I have, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me the poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taking to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I guess that's what that word says. I don't fucking know what that is. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. She killed that fucking raccoon. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's so see now she has unusual hobbies and Natsuki has unusual hobbies. So what the fuck are the unusual hobbies? That's what I want to know. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. See, and Frank even says something about it. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Well, I'd probably hate myself too. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright, this is the weirdest one. And I noticed this instantly. Hi again, Frank. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. Nah, it's boring as shit. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Yeah, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. My fucking masterpiece. Alright, it's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. You fucking bitch. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you could talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, no, definitely not. You're only a 10 out of 10 girl, according to Frank. That's super popular. Oh, of course not. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, so I noticed this almost instantly, but here's the poem. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. So that's the first thing. I was like, what the fuck? So I tried clicking on this and I was like, okay. And then I noticed, you know, it says save me right here. And then it says load me. So I could only think, you know, oh, save me, save the fucking game, right? So here's the previous saves. So I'm gonna save right here, number 3, just in case. This girl says something about it directly in the next like sentence. So watch. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Excuse me, sorry, I apologize. I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Haha! Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Now, here's where it gets weird. Alright, so take in mind what she said in the poem Save Me, Load Me. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Like, she broke the fucking fourth wall, dude. Is she an extra dimensional being or some shit? I don't know, that just creeped me out. I don't actually know what this game's about. It said there's a bunch of weird shit in this game, and that people with depression shouldn't play this or some shit. I don't know. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha, you weird ass motherfucker. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, I'm gonna leave it off here for tonight. I've done a shit ton of recording tonight already. We're almost to the point that I left off at. So I'm gonna leave it off here. I'll continue tomorrow, and yeah, we'll continue off on the next part. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.